Welcome to Frame by Frame, where we dive deep into the world of photography and videography, exploring the stories, tips, and techniques from photographers and videographers from all around the world. Today, we have got some amazing creatives that we're going to be chatting to as we jump and uncover the magic behind the lens. So my name is Stephen Segal, and I will be the host of this episode. I'm really excited to be joining everyone here, and hope you're excited as well, because we've got some phenomenal photographers that are going to be joining us. We are podcasting out from the Expo Center at the Exposure Expo right here in Sharjah, so we are super excited. So anyway, let me jump across to the man that's in the hot seat. This is a phenomenal photographer, phenomenal creative, Michael Sarmiento. Hi there and welcome.
Hello, Stephen. Thank you. I'm fine.
You're looking great. I love it.
Yeah,
All excited.
thank you.
What do you think
Sorry.
of this? Oh, thank you very, very much.
Yeah, it's actually nice, and the booth is bigger than before. So,
Absolutely. It's phenomenal. It's great to have
Yeah.
you here. Jeez,
Thank
I'm
you,
really
thank
excited.
you.
I've been looking at his work. Those of you go and have a look at Michael Sarmiento's Instagram and obviously his social media sites to go and check out more. Anyway, let's jump into it. So Michael, tell me, your love for photography, where did it start out?
I have started way back when I was still, a family photographer. I was still a kid, but on 2009, I have my first D90, Nikon D90. So that's where I have extended my passion for photography.
Unbelievable. That D90 was absolutely phenomenal
Yeah.
camera in the day.
Yeah,
And
it was an indestructible, what they say.
Absolutely, absolutely. And tell me, so where are you now with regards to your photography? What sort of genres are you in?
For the genre, I've been shooting architectural buildings, landscapes, cityscapes. Then I have also shoot before with insects, birds, and now I'm into street photography.
Wonderful, awesome,
Yeah.
awesome. So tell me, street photography, how did that come about? Why do you like that genre of photography?
Street photography is actually a very nice subject for candid shots, out of the blue occasions or instances wherein some people will just, they will just shout, they will just laugh, and the emotions are there. You can, very lucky if you can capture them right at the very moment that you have this snap of the shutter. So I love taking street photography, and also it releases my tension. For 1 week you have been tense with your job, so taking street photography is really a relief for me. So
Absolutely. You know what's interesting, and those of you that are out there that are busy watching, I hope there's a couple of you that are busy watching this, and if you're enjoying it, please give us a like and give us a comment, and maybe we can ask Mike a couple of questions while we're out there. But street photography, I know, is one of those things that people think that you can, there's two thought patterns with regards to that. One is street photography can be easy, because you're just taking pictures, but getting that perfect shot, the
Yeah.
perfect time, how do you get that right?
Yeah, like I said, it's a candid shot. Yeah, you have to be in that perfect moment. Sometimes not all can capture that one. You miss it by a few seconds. But if you are there, you have already framed your shots, and you just wait for the perfect timing for the perfect person to arrive. Just make a snap. It's just really sometimes it's just a quick,
Yeah.
quick seconds of snap. Sometimes you got the emotion, you got the framing, but the lighting is a little bit, you really need to be on that perfect moment.
100%. With the best possible camera gear. What camera gear are you working with now?
Yeah, before I was using D90. I sent it to my brother in the Philippines. Now I've been using Z6 II, and
Beautiful.
Joanne has been, Nikon has been, what do you call this one? They have provided me one time with this C30.
Oh, okay, yeah.
To capture
Beautiful
this
camera.
to capture these street moments. So I have them in my Facebook and IG. So it's really nice because it's lightweight.
Yeah.
Uh, the screen, you can move it. You can.
You got that flip screen. So
Yeah,
you
the
can,
flip screen, you can move it, and then people will not notice it. You just have to be there. You can blend in with the people, in the
absolutely.
streets. Yeah.
Now tell me, I mean, I absolutely love the Z6 II. That's in my camera
Yeah.
bag wherever I go. It's lightweight, it's powerful, it's everything you really need from a camera. Obviously with the video side of things as well, that really helps
Yeah.
complement it. But lenses, I mean, your lens choice must be quite extensive.
Yeah, for the lenses, well, there are variable lenses that I've been using. Sometimes there are wide lenses. In street, I love taking wide lenses,
Okay.
10 millimeter,
Okay.
12 millimeter.
Wow.
So, but usually with the setup with the UAE, you have to be careful shooting faces with directly in the front. So you have to use some zoom lens
Yeah.
where you have this the distance from the subject, but you still have to be discreet in taking those close-up shots,
Yeah,
or
fair.
as much as possible side shots.
Okay, absolutely. So tell me, talking about those lenses, if you have one lens to take with you to travel anywhere around the world to do street photography and a camera body, which one would it be?
Well, definitely 24-70.
Okay, 24-70?
Yeah, it's
Great.
one of the most versatile lens that I have been using before.
I love that lens. It's
Yeah.
also my favorite lens go to. And then camera body, Z30, Z6 II.
I will go for Z6 too.
I mean, the
Of
Z30
course.
is an amazing camera. I mean, it's
Yeah.
brilliant for vlogging and blogging and that
Yeah.
kind of thing. But that Z6 II is just
Yeah.
so beautiful. It's absolutely stunning. And then tell me, with regards to your when you're going to take pictures of street photography, do you go with a precondition like this is what I want to be able to capture, or do you just walk the streets and suddenly this just happens?
Yeah, sometimes before I go out, I really have this preconditioned thinking that I wanted to shoot mostly birds,
Okay.
insects, or in street. I like to shoot people who are, just taking some photos, some phone calls.
Okay.
So sometimes I have this predetermined choices of shoots. But once you're already out, street photography can be spontaneous.
Yeah.
So sometimes you'll just see some interesting events or some interesting subjects
Yeah.
that is not in your plan. Then take a shot. You
Why
can
not?
just sort them out afterwards.
Absolutely. It's not like the good old days or the bad old days where we had film
Yeah.
and you can't make a mess up. But just take that photograph. And that's I think the key thing when you're out there, those of you that are out there, I hope you're liking and you're going to be subscribing to more of these episodes that are going to be coming up. We got a whole lot of creators coming. I just want to put it out there. But if you've got any questions, send them through. Obviously, we'll see if Mike can go and have a look and respond to some of the things. But other than that, what I love about you as well is that you're not just a photographer for yourself. You actually do group photo walks and that kind of thing. Tell me
Yeah.
more about that.
Yeah, I've been lucky enough to have this team, Litrato Group AE,
Okay.
wherein my co-admins and co-founders have been very active in promoting photography when we created this group. It was way back 2017, early 2017, when we have formalized the group.
Okay.
And I was lucky enough that Nikon has been supportive with our group since day one when we have met them.
Okay.
So most of our photo walks were actually sponsored by Nikon, and I was lucky with that instance. We did not get a lot from other brands except Nikon. So
You see, but that's absolutely why I love the brand, and I've always been a loyal supporter of Nikon because they've always been a family to me. They've always
Yep.
shown to give back. It's not just about making a product; it's about engaging, building a community, and bringing photographers and creatives as a whole closer together. And I love it that you're doing those group photo walks and that kind of thing. How do you? So if someone's on the photo walk with you, how do you get them to explore their creativity and get those beautiful shots? How do you nurture that?
usually they are going to ask me the settings, how you're going to go with the settings, and then I'll go with the technical, and then I'll go with the composition. So if I
Okay.
can help them with the composition, that's better. So it's up to them. Usually, they're just I want them to explore,
Yeah.
but I'm going to give them some tips on how you're going to shoot. If you want to shoot it from the ground,
Yeah.
if you want to shoot it maybe at the top of a ladder or at the top of the stairs,
Yeah.
then I can give them those kinds of tips. But mostly, I think it was the interest of the people.
Yeah.
You know, leading a group, sometimes it's a little bit difficult. You don't, not every day you're going to enjoy going out with the, shooting, but you need to be inspired. You need to inspire also the people who are with you.
Yeah.
So that's one thing that I'm really passionate about, engaging with the people. So
Yeah.
I wanted them to feel that they're still part of the group.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's one thing that I've been proud of.
No, that's phenomenal. You
If,
know.
if
Yeah.
they want to ask me a question, they can do it. If they want to borrow my camera, I can give it as long as I don't have anything to do. But I'm open to them.
I love that about you. And I really, you know what, the big thing that we find a lot of the times is that photographers can be a little bit selfish with regards to the knowledge that they have. And I mean, what I've found with sharing knowledge is that it does come back to you. It's not always
Yeah.
about yourself. And that's the greatest thing with regards to those giving back to the community. Tell me tips for photographers, street photographers out there, or you can say in general photographers. What are your tips with regards to, let's say, starting out? We're going to start with that, and then we're going to move into the more advanced guys. So starting out in street photography, what are your tips? 3 tips, maybe.
Just go out and shoot. For me, I shoot everything. For the startup or the people who wanted to go with the photography, I started with the insect as a model to my subject, as a subject to my captures. So
Yeah.
I started with my mother's garden. So
Okay.
I try to capture all those butterflies and bees, and then I venture into birds, and then I go to the models and architecture. So for me, just keep on shooting. You attend workshops, especially the one that are free. You can pay, but of course, if they are free, why not?
Agreed.
And learn. Just keep on shooting. Learn from you have to look at your past photos
Yeah.
and then learn from them what you want to arrange or what do you want to develop from that kind of shot. So that's how it is. And shoot whatever genre you want.
Yeah.
From that experience, you will know which genre you will truly love. If you really like street, if you really like commercial,
Yeah.
portraits. So it depends on how you shoot. As long as you enjoy what you're doing.
Absolutely, I love it. Talking about that and the trainings, and that's what, again, another thing on the Nikon side of things, they've got a whole lot of free workshops that they do with top international photographers. So go and have a look at, obviously, Nikon School. Nikon
Yeah.
School does a lot of stuff. I think you're doing a
Yeah.
talk. Are you also doing a talk here at Exposure?
No, only
Not
this
yet.
one.
Only this one. This is it. So we're stealing your information now. We're getting information from you. So that's what's nice about Nikon. So go and have a look at Nikon School, because
Yeah.
that's where you're going to grow your knowledge base in that. And there's obviously they're free workshops. Nikon always giving back. And then tell me, I want to check with you with the advanced photographers. Okay, so they've gone out there, they found their way. How do you keep motivated and keep that interest in your photography?
Maybe for me, just experience or try to expand your knowledge. If you can go to the genre which are typically not available to other photographers,
Yeah.
it's better to explore on that. Let's say, for example, I have seen a lot of exhibits taken from photojournalists
Yeah.
concerning firemen, concerning, So there are very few people who are into that kind of genre. So
Yeah.
find your niche, find your genre, and learn a lot from those kinds of, workshops and everything that we can offer you. That everything's already free in Google,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
in YouTube. So yeah,
Definitely use that. Okay.
yeah.
For those of you that might be hearing and seeing things happening, we are at the Exposure Expo right here in Sharjah. It's happening over this next couple of days. So it's really exciting to be here. There's so many creative, there's so many artists that are out and about and showing what they can do with regards to the photo and film side of things. But obviously we're here with Mike Samanto that is sharing his experiences with regards to his journey in the photography realm. He's now moved into street photography, and it's just awesome to be able to be sharing, how his journey in photography has been. Tell me, what's the most interesting subject you shot, and how did it come about? Was it planned?
I think that I have shot with this lady way back in the Philippines. It's one of the most, shall we say, impactful photo that I have captured. This lady, she's actually just a little girl, but she's sleeping in the branches of a tree.
Okay.
So when I captured that photo, I was thinking, how can she sleep in that, the tree? But upon learning, I have talked to the father.
Okay.
And upon learning, she doesn't want to sleep. They're into this poverty level.
Okay.
But right now, I don't want to shoot any poverty,
Yeah.
But at that time, I have seen how they have lived.
Yeah.
And the father I talked to, they have been living with the, slums.
Okay. Yes,
And
yeah.
and she's been much more comfortable in the tree.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's something that really stuck me.
Yeah.
And I think there are lots of subjects that you can capture outside. There
Yeah.
are maybe much more dramatic, much more, impactful on the shooters. I have seen this one photo before, wherein if you have seen this one it was featured in Nat Geo,
Okay.
wherein this kid during the drought in Somalia, wherein
yeah.
this kid was.
Oh, yes.
So
I
it's
know exactly
something,
that.
yeah. So it's something that it's going to impact you in a couple more years.
Yeah. No,
Something
absolutely.
that's
Absolutely, no, I understand.
Mhm.
So those of you that have just joined us, obviously we're speaking to Mike Samanto. He is now into street photography, but he's gone across different types of genres. And the thing is that obviously that I'm taking out of it, just to as a summary of obviously what we've been discussing, is he's a big push with regards to keep shooting, keep taking those photographs, because that's where creativity really comes from. Staying positive. I mean, staying positive in what you're doing and how you're doing it is absolutely key with regards to your photography. You do get bored sometimes.
yeah.
But I mean, it's part of it. I mean, it's part of the learning process.
It's also like, what do you call this one? It's also my stress reliever.
Yeah.
Once I get bored for the whole week of work, you go outside, take your camera, just shoot anything. Sometimes I'll just walk on the creek, shoot some birds.
Yeah.
Shoot some whatever you can shoot, but of course you just enjoy.
No, absolutely. And what we've also seen, and what you mentioned, is shooting different genres. I know you like your architectural photography as well as your street. We're going to talk about architecture.
Yeah.
But also when you're out there and just keep inspiration going. You never know. I mean, if you're into street photography, shoot macro photography. I mean, I don't know if you've shot a little bit of that.
Yeah.
You said bugs.
I do. Yeah, I do.
Do you shoot macro photography in your street photography?
I shoot macro, but it's on a limited shots.
Yeah.
I have this attachment of a lens.
Okay.
So that's how far I can go with the macro. I don't really have this macro lens to go with, but I really love to shoot also with the macro.
Good.
I know a lot of shooters also have been. I know a lot have been shooting macro. So.
And now tell me, so since we talked about that, now we're going to have to talk about your architectural work. Architectural photography. What do you love shooting? Why do you love shooting? Are you black and white architectural? Are you color?
For me, I should shoot architectural in color.
Okay.
You need to show how the finishings, how the lightings. That's what I love in architectural photography. You need to shoot how this building will really be composed.
Yeah.
You need to show the glass, how it reflects. You need to show how the aluminum cladding, how to shoot the concrete.
Got it.
So you need to show how the materials are going to fall and the light is going to fall on the materials.
Okay.
That's
No.
what I love. And it's also it's a plus factor if you're going to shoot architectural photography during sunrise or sunset when the clouds and the skies amazing. It's a plus factor.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the clouds. And I mean,
Yeah.
with some of the programs, okay, so
We don't see clouds much in Dubai, in UAE.
fair then. So here's my question to you. How are you with regards to post-production? What do you feel about it? Like, if you've taken a picture of this beautiful building or you've done some street photography, what do you think of...
Yeah, post-production, I'm not much into post-production. So, with street photography, usually I just convert it to black and white or sepia, then maybe crop and then export it to JPEG. And then
Okay.
for architectural, usually there are some cleanings, but I don't waste my time, cleaning. I don't really love too much post-production. I'm not into that kind of, as much as possible. Once I shoot, I crop and then adjust some, brightness, hard lightness. you know.
Yeah.
After that one, I'm going to export it immediately.
Okay.
I'm not maybe into fashion. I need to do a lot of cleaning.
Okay, yeah.
That's
Okay.
why that's why I'm trying to stay away also from fashion and
Okay.
portrait. But there are times that I love the subject, and I think previously we got one good studio shoot
Yeah.
with a very nice, beautiful model. She's Ethiopian, and another one just the other day. She's a Filipina, and
Okay.
their complexions actually almost perfect. So there's no need to edit, or there's no need to do a lot of post production. So
Okay.
that one I can do it.
I love it. So you shoot it right in camera, and that's the
Yeah,
big
as
thing
much
with
as
regards to
possible,
it.
yeah.
I just want to ask last question before we go out. Have you ever tried with some of the color filters in the camera, the picture controls?
Yeah, mostly I'm doing standard
Okay.
or vivid.
Okay.
Other than that, I don't touch a lot of these filters.
Okay.
So, but usually vivid, especially when you're taking architectural buildings. So I put it into vivid filter.
Okay, absolutely. Sorry, I know I said that last question, but I know there's going to be someone that's asking this, and they should be asking this. With regards to rights of those pictures, so when you take a picture on street photography, do you go up to the people afterwards and say to them, listen, I've taken this photograph, do you mind if I use it, or how do you go about that?
Here in UAE, we have to ask permission to the people. So what I'm going to do, there are times that some people will question you why you have taken their photo, why you have taken their, So there are times that I'm going to show them, is this okay with you? Can I post this in my Facebook or Instagram? And if they said, it's okay, my face is not covered. Sometimes they agree.
Okay.
That's the thing. You just have to ask them. If
Get
they
their
don't
permission.
agree, you just have to show them that you delete the photo.
Okay.
Otherwise, you might get some penalties.
No, I agree. I understand. Always respect that with regards to people's,
Yeah.
IP. But okay, so thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you
here on
so
Frame by
much,
Frame.
Stephen.
I absolutely love chatting to you, and I've got so many more questions. Those of you that want to go and have a look, Michael Samanto, go and have a look at his social media channel and check out his work. It's absolutely phenomenal. Just to recap with regards to it, Mike always talks about pushing through, keep shooting, keep taking the photographs, keep creative, and even when you're bored, push through that. His favorite camera that he likes shooting with is a Z6 II. Favorite lens, 24-70,
Yep.
absolutely there. Doing a whole lot of things with Nikon. So those of you that are interested in more learning engagements, whether it be online or whatever it is, go and look at Nikon School. But again, thank you so much to Nikon, obviously, for doing this and for getting us together and sharing these insights. We've got Obviously, a couple more people that are going to be coming over the weekend. We're going to be speaking to creatives right here on Frame by Frame. And yeah, well, thank you again so much, Mike,
Thank
for
you
today.
so much.
I
Thank
really
you so
appreciate
much.
seeing you. That's it from us here at Frame by Frame. Make sure you keep watching and learning. I hope you learned something, because we are trying to share as much as we can with you so you can grow and become a better creative. Thank you so much for joining us here.